Yo, Jenny Gang, what it do? So we are back for another Jenny Gang YouTube production. Like the video, smash the like button before you even get started with the video. Comment on my commentary and subscribe to the channel. Most of all, turn on post notifications so you don't miss my random uploads. So today we're gonna be finishing up almost the Jay Chesson interview with Alexis Ware's baby daddy TJ. And just because I'm getting ready for work, I'm kind of gonna be doing a little bit of my makeup while I'm listening to it with you guys and react to it. So I don't want y'all to look for that all the time, but I don't know, I need to do it right now, so might as well do it while I'm doing this video. The last video, I apologize, I used my webcam and my computer to do it because I want to start making my videos that way, but I gotta learn how to do that. Like, TJ talks really fast, so me trying to speed up the interview and do it on the web camera and microphone, it just kind of wasn't as clear as it could be. But here we go. And again, y'all make sure I always put her link in my comments. Jay Chesson is the one who broke this interview. She's the only one that's been able to get like a real good interview from TJ. And from my understanding, TJ is locked up now. I don't know what happened, but I'll dig into that later. So let's go.
Did y'all fall out on bad terms though? Did y'all have a big fight before you broke up?
It wasn't no big fight. It was like a little scuffle, like far as like me elbowing out trying to get off me, and she had to elbow the eye, and so I think it went far as that. No.
So did y'all fight over? I don't mean to get too far into your business, but it is about the case. Did y'all fight about other women? Did you know what I'm saying? What did y'all fight over?
Yeah, just talking about
the last scuffle y'all had before y'all broke up.
No, TJ, we want to know about all the scuffles. We want to know why they was calling you Ike Turner on Facebook. At least I want to know, but we could just talk about the last scuffle. I'm glad you're talking and clearing your name.
She like, I'm telling you, Lex could not stand me not being with her. She could not stand me. She always told me, if I can't have you, nobody can have you. That was my birthday weekend. You know what I'm saying? So she come down here, you know what I'm saying? I get off work, go get my hair did. After I get my hair did, my son fell off the couch. Like early that day or something, the day before. I had a little stress going on his forehead. Okay, she took my son out to my mom's house. So she like, TJ, come out here if I can show you how to take the bandage off. So I'm like, man, show my mom, man. You got a hole in this ear, so ain't that gonna look comfortable. So she like, okay, whatever. So I get my hair did. I come to the house. She out here, you know what I'm saying? She start arguing, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, let's go on. So when she pick up the bar stool trying to hit me or whatever, I caught the bar stool and I showed it back up. And she brushed me and I elbowed trying to get off me and then call her out. So admitted I'm calling the police. Now mom, she always told me, if I can't have you, nobody can have you. I really see you in jail. So my mom be like, nah, man, don't call the police. You know you can't go to jail. You can't go to that jail, man. You gotta think about it. Don't do that. Right. So she called the police. She called the police anyway. So the police come out here. My sister came. Like, man, she come down here starting with my brother. You know what I'm saying? And the police talked to me, whatever. It was a dead issue. It's nothing else.
Wow.
So, okay, so TJ, there's one,
So y'all heard that TJ is talking about their last, him and Lex's, I guess, argument that got on record or something maybe. But he said Lex was possessive of him and told him she wasn't gonna ever allow him to be with anybody else over her. She'd rather see him in jail. And she threw a bar stool at him. He said he threw it back at her. I don't know if this is the one that she's, when she posted the pictures of what happened with her eye. I don't know. I would say even if she did do that, as a man, you already know how it's going to be looked at. So you got to remove yourself in a situation. Throwing the bar stool back probably wasn't the best thing to do, even though I feel you on that. But that's his explanation. So
there's a whole bunch of crazy theories out there. There's a whole bunch of stuff that's is foolery and a bunch of made up stuff. But then there's there's one that it came to my mind many times, and I did share it with my channel too. So, just to sum it all up, there was a theory that you got involved in a situation where you wanted to get your money from someone that owed you some money. You went to that person's house and you pistol whipped that person. People saw, there was witnesses, but then Alexis came to your rescue and basically paid those people off not to talk.
No.
TJ out here hitting them with the blick. No TikTok. I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
That's false. But I won't talk about it in the end because my case is open.
So that's the case that's open?
Yeah, this case is open.
Oh, whoa! I didn't know that. I'm sorry. I did not know that. Okay, yeah, you can't talk about that. No, you can't talk.
Jay Cheston say she ain't the police. She ain't the police. She ain't mean to bring that up. She wasn't trying to blad you, TJ.
Okay. Dang, I didn't know how. Dang, I'm all in the case. I didn't know. Okay. All right. I think I hit all the questions that. Let's see. Yeah. That was 10 questions, man. That was powerful, my guy.
Right. Like what people fail to realize, and I'm gonna leave it like this. What do I gain out of doing something my only son mother? No woman in this world, no woman can make me hurt them or take them out of this world, period.
But this is the thing, and I hear you, right? But you gotta understand where people coming from, right? See, some people who may be thinking that, right? I don't personally, but some people that do. Look at all the cases. Look at Chris Voss.
Yeah.
That white man that killed his wife and his 2 kids. Like that's a thing. That happens.
Yeah. I understand.
So let's touch on that. Chris Watts, real quick, y'all. I've done a video on him. I gotta do it again and make it a little shorter, but that is like that's a hell of a case right there in true crime. Chris Watts, long story short, what Jay Cheston is talking about, how can we just take your word for the fact that you won't do nothing to your baby mama because she this, that, and the third? Chris Watts is a white male from that lived in Colorado. He met a side chick or whatever. He was happily married before this, but he had a wife, Shanann. We all love Shanann, like we know her. Shanann, and he had 2 little girls. Shanann worked for some company where she had the blog every day, and some people call it a pyramid scheme what she was doing, but she made a lot of money. She was successful or whatever. She will always blog and show her family, show her real life, and she showed Chris was like a certified clown, like meaning he was corny looking, he was awkward, he looked like he really didn't deserve a woman like Shanann. But at any rate, they was happily married. Boom, Chris meets another woman. She's she's not that much younger or whatever, but you know how y'all men be doing something different. It's just like some reason it just makes y'all go crazy. So Chris getting in his mind, he want to date the woman without having to worry about his family and Shanann, the kids. So this idiot offs the wife. She's pregnant at the time. He's not excited about this 3rd pregnancy. He offs her, okay, drove her and his 2 little girls to a place where he worked. It's called Anadarko. It's a big oil field. Chris knew what he was doing there, so he knew like where stuff was where people wouldn't be really, I guess, looking. Y'all, he took those little girls, took the air out of them, and put both of their little bodies in the oil tank. So the oil tank things are huge, these huge domains of oil, right? But the even more creepy part about that case is that the hole to put things in the oil tank was very, very small. So he shoved his 2 daughters. I think one of them was like 4, one of them was like 6. He shoved them in there in order to get them in there. Shanann was pregnant. He buried her on site at Anadarko. This is, like I said, a whole nother video, but she had a coffin birth. When you're pregnant and something happens to you, you have the baby. She had a coffin birth in the shallow grave that he put her in. Very awful case. He's like demon times 10, okay? But let's proceed.
I understand where people coming from, but it's not this type of case. It's like, right, I gotta be some support system too as well. Right. People that know me, know me personally, knows I don't get down like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a ladies man for you know what I'm saying? Yeah. To be honest with you. Like,
Yeah, you made that pretty clear in the last live that you did. You was like, yeah, because I don't have no problems. You sounded cocky. You sounded cocky, TJ.
TJ is saying basically he might be a shitty boyfriend, baby daddy, not baby daddy, but he may be a shitty boyfriend, but he's not a M-worderer, for the record. Sound like my boyfriend.
You know I'm doing a lot now, you know what I'm saying? They're now locked up, you feel me? So like, Alice only met her one time. Madison only met her 2 times. When she came over to the house, got her ID, I seen her at the search party. Other than that, I don't know them.
Did she interact with you ever? Did she interact like, hi, I'm Alize,
No. I mean, you know what I'm saying? We chilled. Her and my baby mama, they chilled and talked. I went in the room. You know what I'm saying? They talked. I
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. The other baby daddy, Sosa, he did have some pretty pure energy to me when I watched him. He seemed genuinely affected by this as well. So I'm kind of with TJ. That man ain't had nothing to do with nothing. I do wonder what he meant when he said it was weird for Alexis to even call that boy and ask for money. Is you low-key trying to say he wasn't doing nothing for the kid? Or I don't really understand that. But Sosa seemed like he had a pretty good spirit about himself, if you ask gang.
Often did her, how often did her daughter, go over to your house?
Every weekend, whenever my son come home, every weekend she come. That's like they're like my daughter, like real. Yeah. She come. My family treated her just like, you know what I'm saying, just like it's my daughter.
But wasn't she close to her mom?
I mean, yeah, but her mother stayed always in school. You know what I'm saying? Her mother got very jealous of this because she come to my family house or my family event every week. She stayed down in my house every weekend. My mom used to get jealous. You know what I'm saying? You don't come and see me like that and who saying little slick stuff. You know what I'm saying? But Lex didn't pay that shit no attention because she know what love was at. She always told me that your family more of a family than my own family is. And my mama is sitting there.
Listen, with all the stuff that's going on about her family, you kind of gotta believe him definitely on that. All this stuff coming out about her mom and all this and that, and could have been some secret competition. It sounds like she felt better to be around his family than her own because her family was a little more fake with it or whatever, other than, the Aunt Trina or whatever. But
And now she'll tell you.
Your mama's sitting there right now?
Yeah, she in the house on my side talking to you.
Oh, tell her I said hi. Hi, Mama. Hi, Mama TJ. All right. Okay. Oh, her brother.
Which one?
The one who's very, the one that's very flamboyant.
Nah. Yeah, exactly. You said a mouthful. I never met this guy.
Flamboyant, huh?
But I've been with her since 2018. Never met this guy. She even told me she don't even fuck with her brothers, period. Never met her. Ever.
So her family, if you could explain her family, did they seem like a really close family to you?
No.
Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. I'm getting that feel.
No.
Wow. TJ, you gave me a mouthful. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, TJ. Hold on. Did Alexis talk about Georgia?
Yeah, she said she wanted to move to Georgia. Yeah.
She know a lot of people in Georgia.
Yeah, I don't know. She might do. I don't know. But she did. She thought about getting a house in Georgia.
Buying a house in Georgia?
Right.
Did she ever ask you to come with her?
Well, yeah, whenever she wanted to work things out, but it wasn't that going on. So she was like, I'm going to go with her. I'm like, shit, you know what I'm saying? We discussed a lot about getting my son. You can get him every other weekend. Yeah, okay, whatever. Once you make that move, make that deal, we'll talk about it. Other than that, you done said this many a time, I think you just talking. Just trying to piss me off. But, like, yeah, she ain't never make that move. That I know.
And I promise you this is the last one. I know I keep saying that. This is the last one. Do the authorities still talk to you about the case?
No, they don't talk to me. They spoke to me one time. You know what they said? They came out here, they were like, Mr. Patterson, we don't mean to come and disturb you. But we just got a couple of questions to ask you. She said, for one, you're not a suspect. You've never been on our radar. We know you. This is not just legal.
You were definitely a suspect in social media eyes, but y'all know how that goes.
Period.
He said, did she have a mental problem? Did anybody in my family have a mental problem? I said, nah. I said, nah, why you ask that? He was like, because we both were on her mind was all over the place. So I'm like, man, I ain't know she had a mental problem or did anybody in our family have a mental problem. So like, yeah, we went to the apartment. It was shit everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like,
And that
Listen, I don't even know. Like one day, remember?
Hold on, y'all must all be local. I seen that billboard a few months back or whatever on Wood Road. And I mean, I don't know if they have the billboard everywhere, but Jay Chesson, you must be local. Hey, girl.
She wasn't no. She was like, come here. I'm like, what's up? She showed me what's going on the news, and I seen it. I don't know why they so long to put it up. I don't know. To be honest with you, the police and detective said they felt like it was a publicity stunt at first.
What? Hold up. Wait a minute. You throwing bombs all over this live. The detective said that they feel like it was a publicity stunt.
Right.
Make sure you like, you share, you subscribe. Jay Chesson, Chess Gang in the building. Boom.
There y'all
TJ. You know I gotta check up on you. I'm probably gonna just make sure you okay one day. Just make sure you good.
So there we have it, gang. That is TJ's point of view of the case with his baby mama, Alexis Ware. Honestly, I don't think he would be talking if he was guilty. You know, this ain't his first walk around the park as, you know, being in something that's may cause him to go to jail. And what's crazy, like I said at the beginning, he actually has been locked up since this interview. I don't know what for, but I guess I'll look and find out. And yeah, y'all gotta let me know what y'all think. Doing my makeup while I'm vlogging is kind of weird, so of course I'm gonna go through it, fix it in a second, but I hope that y'all were at least entertained. The interview was, like I said, A1, and then I just realized again that she did the interview on live. Like that was very dope, and to get him to talk was even doper. But I see the comments, I see some of y'all saying y'all feel like, you know, the case isn't being really looked at. That I get that feeling too, where no one really knows what the heck happened. But the area where she vanished from is just so much woods, water, and all of that. Kind of starting to lean towards, you know, I'm starting to lean towards that. It just don't seem realistic that it's going to be a year soon since all this started, and I just don't know. I wish her and her family the best, though, and people who really love her, I wish them the best. Like the video, subscribe to my channel, subscribe to Jay Chesson's channel. Make sure you turn on post notifications so you can get the uploads, and I will see the gang on the next one.